Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's StarFox. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. Hey everybody, welcome to another Duel Review. Today is the 6th of December, and we're going to be talking about StarFox.
That's right. The first one came out in 1993, and it was on SNES. And I spent a couple hours playing that game. Plenty hours.
Okay.
It was just a lot of fun. I think it was like one of the first 3D-driven games out there, and this was obviously before 3D was a big thing. I think Clay Fighter was out there too, which was kind of looked 3D, but it wasn't necessarily.
Yeah, right.
But StarFox, you fly in R-Wing, and you're battling the forces of Andros, who is this giant monkey thing in the sky. And you're flying around in the Lilat system, just trying to save the day because you're StarFox. So it's pretty cool. The N64 version came out in 1997 and was 100 times cooler. Although it didn't have the gibberish acting as much as the first one. One of the best things to come out of StarFox, the original one, was the gibberish that they say. Like wing jabber.
Yeah, but then you still got Peppy and Slippy doing their stupid comments, and
some of the comments were really funny, and
Falco
Falco Lombardi would be like, "Hey, who are you shooting at?"
The 64 version was the one that I spent a lot of time on.
Yeah.
I used to have to beat it for my nephew like every time I saw him. Like he wanted me to beat it through the whole thing, and I had it set down to such a science. You got to take like 20 minutes or something.
The 64 version, I think everyone in my family, my brothers, my sisters, my aunt loved to play that game. We just, and my brother Tim was the best. He would sit there and he would post his high score up on the internet back when the internet was like all
Fledgling.
about. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, and the different routes that you could take, you complete one thing and you could go this way, or you complete one thing and you can go this way, and it just added a whole new depth. And then not only that, you also had the underwater events with the submarine vehicle
and the
tank, which was awesome. So it was just it's an amazing game, and I'm glad that they brought it out for the N64 DS, the 3DS rather.
You've had a little bit of experience with that. What did you think of the 3D-ness of it?
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
I'm perturbed by the whole, field of vision thing. So if you accidentally, then it's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah,
you have to get reacclimated to it all the time.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a cool idea. But yeah, I remember being super impressed too. Now it's like 3 triangles, but then it was like ooh, and yeah, figuring out the battles, and it had a lot of humor to it, and it was a lot of fun. What about the other one?
Well, there's a couple other ones. On the GameCube in 2002 came Adventures, which was essentially Fox and his team not in the R-Wings. They were more around. Zelda style, and I think people didn't really care for that. Mostly because StarFox began as, a jet fighter game.
Right. It was like, hey, I'll play Zelda if I want to have this kind of game, or, Bandicoot or something, but...
Bandicoot?
It wasn't
Smash Bandicoot,
It wasn't on Nintendo, but...
That was PlayStation, I think, right?
Yeah.
And, So then later on for the GameCube 2005, Assault came out, and that was like a combination. You can both fly in the R-Wing, and you can run around on the ground. So that was... I guess a little more interesting. I think they should have started with that before they went to just straight up on the ground.
Ease people into it.
Yeah, but
nothing beats that 64 version.
Yeah, the 64 version is the best, and now that it's on the 3DS, it's just so much better. But then there was a Nintendo DS version in 2006 called Command, and that one was all right. I wouldn't choose that over the N64 version. The N64 version by far is the best. And now that it's on 3DS, it's pretty much as equally awesome, if not more, because it's in 3D, which came out in 2011. That was the new StarFox 64.
Interested. 3D. I mean, it's obviously fun gameplay, simple, but fun. But I wonder how much is nostalgia, as far as us liking it. Do you think that if they came out with a next gen, version of it, that it would be enough?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as long as they.
But it's literally just somebody flying around in You know what I mean? Like instead of side scroller, it's just forward, kind of the same sort of thing. And I just wonder if that would be enough now.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I guess in the the resurgence of like penny arcade kind of stuff,
Yeah.
possibly. But if it was like a full-fledged $60 game, what would it have to have? And
That's a very good question.
This is why I can start seeing why they tried to do the run around on the ground thing.
Yeah,
It is such a simple thing. It's really fun, just like Tetris or so, whatever. It doesn't need to be complex to be fun. But when it comes to like next gen, updated graphics certainly aren't going to be enough.
Well, I mean, something as simple as Mario got fixed just by sending him on these planets that were you could run around on.
Right, but they have a lot of different dynamics there. The gravity and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, can StarFox really do something like that? Yeah, they can come up with some new dynamics.
I'm sure they can. Just like Kirby, they reinvent Kirby all the time. But yeah, it would be interesting to see. But I haven't heard a peep about it.
No, neither have I.
I wish they would. I mean, provided they can come out with something that is as great,
Right.
Because I do enjoy that verse, I always liked Falco. He's my favorite. He's badass.
Yeah, I never liked Falco. I don't get why everyone liked him.
I like badass.
I liked Slippy Toad.
Screw that. Whiny little slime.
Yeah, he was a whiny little.
Yeah, I always let him die.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was another part of the game that was really cool. Is that if you save your teammates, they're there in the next one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to wait one.
Right.
To get their support and yeah.
I like that. And you can get the medals and all that other fun jazz. And there's.
See, I don't like Slippy or Peppy because Peppy's like the annoying like father figure or whatever. Falco's like the Fonz or something. He's good. He's the cool guy. StarFox is a little Skywalker-y.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
Little goody two shoes.
Yeah. Fox McCloud was featured in the majority of the Super Smash Brother games. I think was he in all of them?
I think so.
I think he was in all of them. Falco Lombardi came in on Brawl and then the what's his name? Wolf, the bad wolf guy. I forget his name. So yeah, some members have made it outside of their own game, which is fun, especially Super Smash Bros.
Seems like there's probably more story to tell. I mean, StarFox is the name of the ship that they all are on, right?
No. There's the Great Fox, which is a giant ship.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, StarFox is just the name of the game.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the StarFox was the ship, but
no.
Anyway, seems like there's maybe a little Cowboy Bebop-esque kind of story that could be there.
A little. I know that Fox McCloud has always been kind of running in his father's shadow, and he's got to stop the giant baboon thing, Andros,
right.
who's notorious for being a face and two hands. It's not even like he has an actual physical form. It's just, I guess that is his physical form.
Yeah, that's my least favorite levels are the hand bosses or whatever.
So no bongo for you?
No.
Okay.
No, and plethora of others. Like all the Marvel games, like Marvel versus Capcom.
Right.
Well, the first one doesn't really end with a hand, but the second one is a hand, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, yeah. I think Onslaught had had a version just like.
Oh, and then like Smash Brothers. Is it Smash Brothers?
Smash Brothers had the hand, yeah.
Ridiculous. Silly. Why did they do that? I don't understand.
Well, in Super Smash Brothers, it actually made sense because essentially it was this kid playing around with his toys, and that's the feel that it was supposed to have.
Oh.
So
I didn't get that.
It's in the opening credits.
I don't pay attention to those.
Oh.
Credits not for me.
But I remember playing Star Fox 64, and one of the coolest features about it was if you beat the game, the title screen changes.
Oh.
And that was like supposed to be like so awesome, just like in Ocarina of Time. After a certain point, once you get the horse, you can see him running around on the horse during the sunset and stuff, and it's pretty awesome.
Did you play the multiplayer?
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
64? That was fun. I didn't get to play it often, but when I did, it was kind of fun. Because, you do the barrel rolls and the loop-the-loops and...
Do a barrel roll!
Yeah. It's got the whole dogfight feel. Did
that have multiplayer? I don't even remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it was the 4-people screen thing.
Wow, I don't remember that at all.
Four corners of the screen.
Oh, but then you battled against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just a big open arena.
Yeah, I remember that now, yeah. I didn't really care for that. I preferred playing the story mode, seeing how I can unlock a new path to a new planet, and then subsequently getting all the medals off of that.
Yeah.
Really cool.
All right, guys. Well, are you guys looking forward to another Star Fox, or what do you think about the old ones? Let us know.
Love the 64 version.
Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube. Send us comments. Support us any way you can. Thank you so much. That'll do it for us today.
Yep.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh,
That was me.
me. All right, guys. See you. Coming up, my name is Earl.
Where am I going? I don't know. Whatever.
Your shirt is an asshole.
Yes, it is.
You. You. Me? Oh.
Okay. StarFox.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Duel review. Today is the 6th of December and we're going to be doing StarFox.
That's right. And the first one was on the SNES and came out in 1993. And I spent many hours playing it. You're gonna just take off your glasses and give up now? Is that what's happening?
Yep, we're going to redo
that.
And all our Noah reviewers are pissed. Norse.